I'm going to give you some ideas on how to design and create a kitchen. The kitchen is where families tend to spend most of their time, so designing a space that's functional and practical is really important. Key considerations would be the size of the space and your budget. How you plan the kitchen space largely depends on the type of appliances that you're choosing. So depending on your cooking needs, you might go for a really big 900 freestanding oven, for example, which requires a lot more space than a built-in smaller oven. Consider who's going to be using the kitchen and how often, and how much you need to store in the space. When planning your kitchen space, consider where your existing services are, such as the gas inlet, electrical inlets, and the waste pipe for your sink. Consider whether or not you want to move those appliances and whether or not budget allows. Depending on budget, updating your kitchen can be as simple as replacing your bench tops and changing the handles, or updating some of your appliances. It doesn't have to be a complete rebuild. The working triangle refers to the distance between your fridge, your cooktop and your sink, and ideally that should be within 1200 millimetres of each other. It's important to consider placement of your cooktop depending on whether or not it's a gas cooktop or an electric cooktop, as regulation dictates distances. When designing the style of the kitchen, it's important to consider your surroundings, how the rest of the home looks and how the kitchen will tie in with that. Bunnings has a great range of samples available to look at, as well as store displays that give you an idea of what colours work with other colours, bench top finishes, and how to pull the whole look together. When it comes to the design, you can go for a bold colour choice, or you can even choose a textured laminate now. Different bench top surfaces also add warmth and texture to your kitchen. Keeping the kitchen fairly neutral is quite common, however you can introduce some colour and some exciting bold features in your splashback and your accessories. A great way to maximise storage is to think about using free wall space to add additional wall cabinets or some open shelving, and to put in as many drawers as you can. Drawers offer excellent storage solutions because you can access the back and see exactly what's in the drawer. Once you've got your measurements, a great way to start designing the space is to check out the Bunnings online 3D planner. Designing a kitchen comes down to considering your personal needs, your personal taste, and how the family functions and how that kitchen will fit within your existing home. It's also a long-term investment, so with all these considerations in mind, have fun creating the space and get started on your new kitchen.